Hello, my beautiful trainwrecks. This is Jill from Diamond Painting with the Edwards. And last night, when Tom was doing evil villains, he spun the wheel. And the wheel said, cat on skull. So, cat on skull is what I'm going to do today. So, before we get started, let me see if I can do this without papers. Can I do it without my notebook? Here we go. We'll try. Okay, first thing I'm working on is Ephemera 3D on Etsy. Give Cassandre and Tyler a shout out and tell them the crazy person driving the beautiful train beautiful train said hi. So we're going to be working with that. We're going to be also working with, since this is a make market from Michael's, that's where this canvas comes from, I am going to use the pin that come with it. Look how shiny and pretty, but yet spoopy. And it did come with a tip and a multi-placer. Fabulous. And inside of that, I have got, I had to smell them. They smell delicious. This one does, at least. Alien putty doesn't smell that great. There's no smell to it. Okay. So there's alien putty in this. See? And I got clout alien putty. And I will have information on how to get your own after this painting is done. This one smells like, I gotta take my glasses off. You guys already know. I can't read nothing. This is a sample. I got a little sample trial when I ordered the cover minders. And this is from Branda's Crafty Corner. And the smell is vanilla and pomegranate. It is absolutely delightful. And I put that in my Hobby Lobby pen from Diamond Art Club. I love this pen. And I promise that you will see other pens. It's just right now, I'm kind of just digging using these two. So, have you joined our Facebook group yet? What are you waiting for? The information is going to be down below. So yeah. Have you joined? And that was a cat. See? Okay. We'll work with that in a minute. We have a new sticker. We have a sticker that's smaller than this. That is this logo. We have that one. And then we also have this one. Oh, they're singing the songs of their people already, causing chaos and delay, and we haven't even all gotten aboard the chaos train. This is how this day's gonna go. And we also, from Bee's Crafty Corner, I do believe it is. See, I don't have my notes. If that's correct, that's great. If not, it'll be down below. May I say that it is 8 o'clock in the morning. I just wanted to get this done before I went back to sleep. So we're not working on a whole train right now. We're working on half of a train with a tiny bit of coal, and half of the buffers are broken down, and half of the wheels, air brakes are stuck, and we're, choo choo, chugga chugga. So Bee's Crafty Corner should be it. But I guess maybe this is good. This is helping my brain try to remember it. Get down, Betty. Betty, the diamond painting panther kitty wants to be up here with us this morning. So, I ordered two, like assortment where you can pick three of your favorites. So, If you have followed us for a while, you know that I dearly love Crafty-ish Kristen and Marshmallow. So obviously, when I got a choice, I had to do it, right? Um, Pippy Halloween. Ooh. And you already know I'm going to use this all the time. It's not going to be just for Halloween. Oh no. And then she's at a pool party. Yay. And I'm already going to use this all year too. And then we have Marshmallow and her little buddy Michael. Sundown. This is supposed to be you. Is that supposed to be you, Sundown? And then Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. That's the name of her channel. And Crafty-ish Kristen is Crafty-ish Kristen. And then we have ours. Diamond Painting with the Edwards family. A beautiful train wreck. When we ordered the stickers, the original stickers, they're not this big. I wish we would have paid attention better. Yeah, they're smaller than that. They're probably the inside circle small. And then our woohoo chugga new one. There's going to be a link down below to get our lovely stickers. Originally it was only for one sticker, but now that we have two, if you have filled out it already and I haven't given you stickers yet, you will get both. If you have already gotten a sticker, the DP sticker, and you have not gotten the train, you will have to, oh my gosh, I need a nap. You'll need to go to the link below and fill out it again, because I do not keep your information. I am not a stalker like that. No, I don't keep them. So anyway, down below, you never know what could happen in this train wreck. So, alright, have I said it all? I've gotten everything that was around me done and out of the way. Oh, I hope I've remembered everything and I've said everything right. If I have butchered something of yours, I'm sorry. I'm tired. But I am just crazy enough to start the train rolling. That one was me. That was my bad this time. So, I'm going to bloob. I'm not going to bloob. I'm going to move our little bat friend up here to the top and remove our cover minder. Not cover minder. Cover minder. Cover paper. Wow, Jill. You're starting out great. Well, we don't edit this month. This is event month. Hashtag finish those diamond paintings 24. And I've had thoughts. Maybe I'm going to keep this event going. And you just randomly don't know when I'm going to start yelling, hey, by the way, this is this. Grab your diamond paintings. Let's go. I don't know. I don't know if I just want to keep this October or if I want to keep going to the end of the year and just, I don't know. I have no idea what I want to do. I was kind of thinking it at 6 o'clock this morning and I'm going, what should I do? So I don't know yet. What's your thoughts? Comment down below. Because I will have plenty of content because I'm making a bunch of Christmas presents. So, alright. And that way, I can show the canvases more than once. If there's something wonderful going on with the canvas that I feel like I need to, I can just, hey, it's event time. I don't know yet. I'm mumbling. Good morning. How are you? I guess maybe I should have asked before I just bombard you with questions. Hopefully you've had your coffee. I have had some tea, about a half a glass. So I think I'm ready to start putting coal in the fire and chugging along. Let me think here. What am I doing today? Oh man, I really can't talk. I'm not awake. But this will just prove you can diamond paint on autopilot, folks. And I just took my medicine, so I'm a little bit behind. I usually take that at 6 o'clock as well. I took it at 8, so medicine hasn't really started kicking in yet either. So how do you start your mornings? I'm just curious. Are you the type that just rolls out of bed and perky and happy and yay, go my morning? Or are you an exhausted pigeon that does not want to drive the bus? What are you? I'm in between. I'm smack dab in between. Oh, I just seen the face of the kitty. That's what that was. I didn't notice it until I looked at it through the camera, and I'm like, it's Betty, our diamond painting panther kitty. So let me finish the eyes so I can see the eyes pop up. Okay, and they're going to be blue. Nope. Wrong. I looked at that and I'm like, blue? No, the glow in the dark. The eyes are going to be glow in the dark. This kit is a glow in the dark. And, funny enough, I've not kept it where it can charge the diamonds. So I'm going to have to keep light on it. So maybe, kitty. So, I can get a picture of it, hopefully glowing, if it'll work out. Okay. I'm just kind of going through and getting the small areas out of the way, because that's what makes sense to my brain at the time. Are you, now that I said that, okay, I can get back to diamond painting here. Back to what I was talking about. I am like a pigeon. I am slow to, I just don't want to flap my wings that early, but then I am up for a little bit, take my medicine usually, and then I'm up and ready to get my day started for a little bit, and then I go back to sleep. But hey, no one is perfect. But I wanted to get a day of diamond painting with my audiobook, because I enjoyed that yesterday. So I'm like, you know what? On my walk back home, I am just going to diamond paint until I can't hold my eyes up. That's what I'm going to do. And I took Ma's food over to breakfast food over to her this morning. She is doing fabulous this morning. She's on a low salt diet. So this morning I made her little protein vitamin shake, because those that are in the stores are ridiculous. For 2 weeks, $33. I can make it a whole heck of a lot cheaper. So what I do is I'll just tell you what I make of a morning. I take a banana. Mind you, I'm doing 2 servings. I take a banana and I throw the banana in, some spinach in, some natural peanut butter with no salt in. I put in 2 tablespoons of Ovaltine and a cup of milk. Now, if I'm making it for Tom and her, I will do 4 tablespoons of Ovaltine and 2 cups of milk. Most of the time I try to do it, but if you're just doing it for yourself, just 2 in a cup. 2 tablespoons in a cup. So, let's see here. I put my banana in, I put peanut butter in, I will put some spinach in, and I will put some Greek yogurt in, because it doesn't have a whole lot of salt. I try to keep everything as low as possible, and you'll have to do some reading, label reading, because not all brands are the same. And I pick and choose the lowest one, and when I say I put in, I'll put in a spoon of each, a spoon of yogurt, a spoon of peanut butter. With spinach, I just kind of grab the fresh spinach and a handful of them. I break them down a little bit, make sure that the stems are off of them, and then I will put a tiny bit of vanilla, just like a little tiny bit, and then yeah, I think I got everything. Ovaltine, milk, banana, yogurt, spinach. I think I got it all. I will blend that up, and that is her protein shake. The Lanisher. Instead of the other one, instead of it's Lanisher. Jimmy, can you get down, babe? Get down. Get down. You can't shake. You'll knock everything over. Get on down. Yeah. Get down. Go on. Get. Oh, he's heavier, so you have to kind of move the camera to get him. So that is her Lanisher drink. And then I will do a smoothie. This morning's smoothie was strawberry banana and just some milk. She likes a pumpkin pie one, and that's made with all the usual culprits of a pumpkin pie. Fresh pumpkin. I put in a little yogurt, and then all the pie spices that you want to put in, and I put vanilla in it. That is like the wildest one. I've never heard of a pumpkin pie smoothie before, but she liked it. So I've got pumpkin in my refrigerator. So, but this morning was just a banana strawberry smoothie. And I make double batch because Tom, who we all know has had a heart attack, needs that low sodium as well. Needs that diet. So I've been making sure that he gets some before he leaves for work. So he gets both of those drinks. This morning I made apple cinnamon brown sugar oatmeal. And what I do is I put in applesauce or cooked apples. Just depends on what I have on hand. And then some cinnamon and some brown sugar. I put that in the oatmeal, and I make sure that both of them have that of a morning, or scrambled eggs. And the scrambled eggs, she likes tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, spinach, milk. And that is her scrambled eggs. I try my hardest to keep it under 500 if possible milligrams, but she's allowed 1100, so I have plenty of room that if she goes, oh, I would like a little bacon, I can add a little bacon. There's 5 or 600 milligrams that I can play with. So, and you gotta have some salt. So I keep it as low as possible, but yet if she does want a little trick, like a treat, I can provide that. But I took her over her oatmeal, and she was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I think she was ready for breakfast. I am also working towards getting her to gain a little weight. She is only 4'11", I believe, and her weight was down to 88 pounds. In the hospital, or the hospital checkup, or one of the doctor appointments she went to, I think it was the hospital, she weighed 95, so she lost a little bit, but I want her happy and healthy, and I know 88 pounds is a little too small. So we got to work on that. So yeah, that was my morning this morning. I did not have to walk Priscilla, which is our lovely Dawn Poindexter. That is her dog. Ma is watching her while she is recovering. Hello, my beautiful Dawn. I hope you're having a great day in rehab, and you are building up your strength so you can come back home. And then you can spend all the time in the world with Miss Priscilla. I miss Priscilla. I didn't get a chance to walk her yesterday. I usually try to walk her, but I haven't felt good the last 2 days, so I haven't really seen her much. So when I walked in this morning, bark, 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 bark. She was barking to tell me hello. I was able to give her some love today. So if I feel good later, then I will go out and give her a walk. If not, Philip will. Alright, I is done. I am not usually a breakfast eater. I never have been. It's always been a chore to get me to eat. When the Lucky Charms came out, I ate breakfast then. The only time I would, like during the week, I would not eat breakfast. Oh, no, 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 no. Unless it was Lucky Charms. And then on the weekends, though, I ate breakfast because my grandpa was a good cook. So during the school week, when you were little, did you eat breakfast before school? I'm just curious, because it was like pulling teeth to get food in a stomach before school. Because back in the early 80s, you didn't get breakfast at school. You ate breakfast at home, and you waited until lunchtime. Now things are completely different, but at that point, you didn't eat breakfast at home, you were on your own. During the week, of course, if I could get away with it, nothing. But when I was mandatory to eat, it would be like Lucky Charms or some kind of cereal. Sometimes it would even be Carnation Instant Breakfast. Whatever was thrown down our stomach worked. So I'm curious to know what you had growing up to eat on the weekends. Oh my goodness, you never knew. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, toast. Because there was a lot of us that they had to feed. Because everybody came to Grandma and Grandpa's house on the weekends. So yeah. Biscuits and gravy. Oh, you name it. It was like a feast. And do you still eat the same foods as an adult? Or have you just said, no, I'm not going to eat? I'm kind of curious. And I think the reason why I never really ate a whole lot is because my stomach doesn't wake up. My stomach's like, no, it's not time. Go back to bed. But, now, and it's not really the food, because I eat the food at lunchtime, dinner time. There's always time for breakfast foods. So I'm curious to know what everybody else ate for breakfast. If somebody makes biscuits and gravy and taters, I will devour that. I love those. Okay. Well, okay. Now it'll let me. This putty. This is the vanilla pomegranate putty. Wow, oh wow. It's really sticking. So much so that the diamonds don't even really want to get off of there. But I just refilled it, so that might be why too. I do notice that some will come off of the pen when you've been working on it with it for a little bit and it gets warm and all of that. It will stick a little. It will come off on your canvas. So if you are a heavy painter, like I am, you may have some leave stick to your canvas, but some of those, you know, and that's really hard because there's some that just will do that. Because I know when I was trying to make putty myself, man oh man, it would be great for a little bit and then it would start sticking to the canvas when it got warmed up. And our citizens is going crazy. I hear sirens in the background. Chaos is coming, I guess. I'm not going to pull over this train. We're going to keep on going. Just going to keep on going. Oh, and there is a train. I guess they're going to just honk at us, telling us to move out of the line. The train is coming. I think it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's the 9 o'clock train. Well, I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a very fast car driving by because I can hear the engine. That's probably what it was, is there's a police chase going on. But you know what? Hey, we're just in our room, minding our business. Do you feed your children the breakfast that you used to eat? Mercy sakes, that's loud. I can hear it through the walls. And I don't know if you can hear it or not. They're cruising. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm just nosy. Tell me what you had for breakfast. Choo choo. It feels so good to have my throat not hurt, my jaw not hurt. Last night was chaos. So if you have not seen the Disney villains, it will post. You haven't seen it because it'll post today at 2 o'clock. This one will hopefully post tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Tom was nice enough to get me a video last night for today so I can just focus on diamond painting. Get back into the groove of it because it's been chaos here. When you were growing up, is there anything you did not like and you just absolutely refused to eat it? Well, where breakfast is concerned anyway. I refused eggs for a while until my grandpa came up with a clever trick to have me eat my eggs. He would make them over easy, and then while those were cooking, he would make toast with cinnamon sugar, and then when the egg was done, he would mash it. This is the secret. Mashing it and then stirring it all together. One giant gooey mess. and then put that on your cinnamon and sugar toast. Put it on there, fold it, and I can't toast it too long. Just enough for the bread to get heated. Because you got to be able to bend it. And that was my breakfast taco. In my mind, in my thoughts, he was the only one that was able to cook it right. No one else, because there was magic in that mashing. It just never tasted right if anybody else did it but him. So that, did not like tomatoes and onions. I know, hold your buffers, because I was a weird child. And then I think that was really it. Because when you grow up with a diabetic in the 80s, there wasn't a lot of sugar-free products available. They were really just coming out with a sweetener at that time. So we had a one-bite rule. The only way that we were going to get through this was a one-bite rule, because I'm not going to say we were picky. We weren't really that picky. It's just we had foods that we were used to that we couldn't have anymore. So we just had to one-bite rule. Just one-bite rule. See if you like it, see if you don't. And if you tried it and you don't like it, well, you're just going to have to learn to like it. Because at that time, parents didn't make food different like they do now. Now there's a variety and stuff. You made one meal, you ate it, or you went hungry. That was that. One meal, kitchen closed. And I think all of us Generation Xers were raised that way. Did your parents cater to you, my Generation Xers? And any of the boomers? Did your parents make you different foods, or did you just eat what was put in front of you? We ate what was put in front of us. And it wasn't like it was torture. I mean, our likes was taken into consideration, it wasn't like danger food or anything. We did have, there was some compassion showed that thought was made. So it wasn't like we were eating danger food all the time. It's just if there was a new menu, then we had to try it. One bite rule still exists. My brother and I still do one bite rule. But we will also make sure that the kids like what we're cooking too. It's not like danger food anymore, When Philip was younger, and my nephew Wyatt, my brother, my sister-in-law, editor, my brother's son, we would make different foods for the boys. We're guilty of that. But yeah. And they think that is where my allergy to artificial sweeteners began. Because I was 5 when my father developed diabetes. So I ate and drank things young, and an allergy formed. You know what? I know now. I have finally figured it out. I know why I hear that noise. But I thought race was over. I thought we were over for the season. But now that I think about that, I think that's somebody on the racetrack. Maybe they're practicing. But that's weird to hear in October on the track. That is what it is. So Citizens was not for that rumble. I apologize. That's what it sounded like at first. So they must have more than one car on the track because now it made this different sound. So yeah, one bite rule definitely was happening. Still does happen. Alright, I think I got all of the E's. Trying to think here. So we talked about breakfast. We talked about, having to be open with different items of food. Let me see what else. Let's get the B's out here. This one was a smaller square, so I knew it wouldn't be that long. Where's my glasses? Let me see how long I've rambled on so far. Oh, 41 minutes. Okay. Get me a drink. Okay. I'm starting to wake up now, so let's see what else. What is one food that is popular that you just absolutely cannot stand? I'll eat it, but I just can't stand it. And that is beans and cornbread. Well, I love cornbread, but beans, ugh. I will eat it, but I will put everything in it to change the flavor of it. I will put, because like we call them soup beans, with soup beans, you have to have onion, and you have to have cornbread, and you gotta have butter, and you just have to really doctor it up for me to eat it. And I think it's just because I had it so much, because it was a favorite of one of my grandfathers and my father. So it was made a bit, and yeah, I would put stuff in it. I would still eat it because you ate or you went hungry. So I would still eat it, obviously, but and I will cook it. I have no trouble cooking it, but just know that if I cook it, there's going to be fried taters, and there's going to be cornbread, and there's going to be some butter, and there's going to have to be some onion, and yeah, by the time I'm done, it's like, are you sure there's even beans in there? Yeah, I'm sure. There's beans in there, but not a lot, because I fill it with everything else first. Does anybody have that same thing? They'll put all they want inside the bowl and then put a tiny little bit of what they don't like. I do that. Or I'll just, if I know other people want it, I'll just grin and bear it with joy and thankfulness. And I will make it. I have no trouble making it at all. If people like it, I will fix it. But I just go ahead and I just get something else, or eat it and not grumble, or just put a bunch of stuff in with it. I don't ever absolutely put my foot down and say no, never, because that was never allowed. I did take a hiatus from it though. When I got older, I just didn't cook it unless somebody really wanted it. So what is your What is your meal of ugh? That would have to be mine. Well, we are at an end. This is our last diamond. We did it. So I'm going to move it back so you can see. I'll turn the I don't know if they'll glow or not, to be honest with you. I will try and see. If they don't, I will take a picture of it and post it on Facebook. So make sure you get over there on Facebook. Let me turn the lights off. And first of all, let me get my glasses. I don't want to fall. So I'm going to let you see the whole thing. I'm going to scoot it way far back. Pardon my scoochy scooch. Pardon my scoochy scooch. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm trying to make it to where you can see everything, and it's just not. Okay. Let's just make it to where you can see the skull and the kitty. Really? The camera doesn't want to wake up. No, it does not. Does not want to wake up. No, it doesn't. Okay. We're just going to have to deal with that. Let me turn off some lights and see if it'll glow. I haven't really charged the diamond, so probably will not. Turn that off. Turn that off. Well, not quite. Not quite. Let's see. We don't have it dark yet. So one more light. Will it work? A little bit in the skull is glowy. So now I'm going to have to get a little bit of light here. So I will have to put the canvas with some light on it and see if I can get it to glow. But you can see where the skull is glowing a little bit. So, well, with that, I'm gonna go to the station for a little bit and watch some YouTube. Yay. So, I want to give hugs and kisses. And thank you for going along with me today on this wonderful journey. It is 9:24 and I am ready to lay down for a little bit. Bye. Love you guys. Take care. Pick up your trash after when you're on your well, that's not gonna be funny anymore. Pick up your trash on the way out of the train. Bye. Choo choo.